What's up, guys? This video is for anyone who's starting from the bottom. What is the bottom? You have no social skills, you don't know how to do your looks, maybe you haven't even started working out, you're not eating healthy, you have a really negative worldview, you have social anxiety, you can't approach a stranger, you can't hold a conversation, you can't read social cues, you are lonely as fuck, you distract yourself with dopamine addictions and things of that nature, and you honestly don't even think it's possible, really. Like it's you don't even know if it's possible, you don't really believe in yourself, and you have no reason to. That's the bottom. That's oh yeah, we're in Vegas, by the way.
Crowd's gonna go crazy, have some fun. Okay, don't let us down. Here we go. All right, he was in my show.
Pretty exhausted, bro. I've been shooting all day. I was about to go home, but I was like, I can pull out one more video. I'm gonna try one more.
Mommy, a mí me gusta tu descendencia. Oh yeah.
Yo, I was like, there's too many good vibes. There's too many good vibes right now for me to just go home early. So I was like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna not be a bitch here. I'm gonna pull out my last bit of energy and shoot this video. And this is actually one of my favorite ones because, bro, if you started from the bottom like me, like if you're starting from the bottom, I get it. Trust me, I get it. A lot of people, I get comments all the time. They're like, bro, you're good looking. What do you know? You're fucking good looking. You're good looking. I'm like, yes, I might be good looking. I don't know. But trust me, bro, I wasn't always attractive. I started from not being popular. Like, just trust me when I say I can relate. I can relate. Trust me. So, yeah, this video is for you guys. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel. That's how I want to start this video. That's right. Hell yeah. He said, yeah, it's called titties. He's trying to sell the strip club. That's funny. All right. Vegas is a fun place to shoot videos, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's a funny place. A lot of random weekend. Oof, look at that. Look at that. That looks like a fucking, looks amazing right now. I'm so dehydrated. Bro, do you want to see how many miles I walked? Check this out. Check this shit out. I will show you. It's today, 25,000 steps. Yesterday, 28,000 steps. And then the day before that, 32,000 steps. So, 20, dude, that's insane. My legs hurt. This shit right here is giving me my second wind. My last one too, because after this, I'm done. Alrighty, boys. If you're starting from the bottom, getting good with girls, learning how to approach is gonna be one of the hardest things you ever do. You know, it's gonna be scary as hell. And progress is going to be damn near non-existent for a very long time. Like, it's going to be like 0.0001% better. The thing is, you're going to feel like you're not progressing. You're going to feel like you're making no progress because it's going to be a long time before you get any outcome or result that you want. So basically, just forget about that. Don't even think about you getting a girlfriend within the next even 6 months. Because it's gonna feel like you're literally going nowhere. It's gonna feel directionless, but I promise you it's not. You are getting better, and at the very least, you're building the habit of knowing how to approach and knowing how to deal with rejection and knowing how to withstand social pressure and not getting nervous and caving under pressure. So that is the very least, the very least. So it can honestly be compared to learning a skill like fighting. I think that's a good example. You're just gonna get punched in the face over and over and over. Or maybe like if you're a really skinny guy hitting the gym for the first time, you're just gonna hit the gym every day over and over and over, and you're still gonna be skinny for a long ass time. But your muscles are growing whether you know it or not. So, how are y'all? Doing well, shooting my last vid. I'm trying to teach my friends here how to socialize, and they're really antisocial, so I'm like trying to teach them. You're looking at me like you're fucking crazy. You're Boy, if you don't get your crazy ass out of here. Guys, little pro tip there. Whenever someone is like giving you some shit or like staring at you really hard in a mean way, or it's almost like a shit test. Like most people will cave under that pressure, but what you can do is just call it out. You just call it out like, you're looking at me like I'm crazy right now, and you just make them laugh. You just call out the behavior. Acknowledge it, bro. I was being kind of funny. I was being weird. Just acknowledge it, bro. Just own it. So, little pro tip there. Anyways. So, the major key here in the very beginning is not getting attraction. It's not getting girls. None of that shit, bro. Don't even think about that. The only thing that matters now is you're making this a habit. You're being consistent. That's literally all that matters. And this applies to not just game, but this actually applies to business as well. YouTube is a good example of that. When you're starting off, bro, don't expect subscribers, don't expect views. Literally just expect, or just build the habit. That's all that matters. Just stay consistent and know your time will come. Oh man. So just day in and day out, mindlessly going about your process despite the pain, showing up like, all right, I'm gonna do my approaches, time to get rejected every single day. And guess what happens next? It might only be for like a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but you're gonna have little pockets of time where you kind of snap out of your trance and you become charismatic. And they call that being in state or being in the zone in sports. But the point is this, you're gonna snap out of your antisocial trance and you're gonna become charismatic and free flow, and you're actually gonna get attraction from girls, and you're gonna see yourself in this new way. So that is what you're gonna live for, my friend. Those little moments where you take enough action and you get out of this antisocial negative trance that you're used to being in. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And what I urge you to have is something what I like to call blind faith. And it's something I wish I had with my YouTube. But you don't really need to have blind faith, because you have examples of lots of people, and this is how I had blind faith. I saw my mentor, this autistic ginger guy who's short, had no social skills, and was ugly as hell and was literally balding. He became one of the best in the world, and he could do it. And he was like, dude, I used to be autistic, and I did it. And I'm like, bro, I'm not autistic. Like, if he can do it, I can do it. So listen, there are guys who are starting from the bottom who can do it. So you really gotta have blind faith. But just know you're gonna go out, you're gonna try to approach, and people are gonna be mean as fuck. And you're gonna see other people, like natural people who had a good upbringing, who are gonna be charismatic as fuck. And you're gonna think to yourself, this is so unfair. Like, why don't I have it? But realize this, those natural people, those people who were born with it, weren't really born with it. They just had a good upbringing. They got practice from their family, from their parents. Their dad probably showed them around, and he got to see firsthand how to socialize. He was probably pushed into sports, into theater, into other things to get him out of his shell early on. So it's not like he was born with it. He just got early practice. You probably are good at a few things that you got early practice. Maybe you started reading at a really young age and you're really good at reading, or maybe you're really good with computers, whatever it might be. The point is this, it's a skill, and it's your turn, and you're gonna have to build it up. Oi, quick question. The only plus side to all of this is your brain is at least gonna know now that you can approach, get rejected, and you're not gonna die. Because there is this primitive part of our brain that's just scared, right? Scared to approach. We're afraid that once we do it, or once I start projecting my voice out loud and start vlogging, somebody's gonna get mad and hurt you. There's a part of your brain that is clouded with fear. So the first step is really overcoming that. And once you do, that is good. That is a huge accomplishment, and you're gonna make a huge progress into your own game. So she was really cute, but she's working right now, so I don't wanna approach. Then she's gonna ask for a photo and then ask for money and the whole thing. All right, let's finish this up. So guys, your criteria for success has to be shifted, not on did a girl like you, but on did you show up and do what you know you should do, which is approach. Or if this is business, did you show up and create a freaking video? In whatever area of life, the only criteria for success is did you show up? And you know what's funny? I'm talking about like success and all this. And literally look at what I'm looking at. This is so funny. This is like so this is a lesson not only for social skills, but really for life, guys. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. Seriously, especially in social game, results, trying to get a girlfriend or whatever. It's the funniest. I'm gonna switch over to the steak, Ramsay's Kitchen, because I'm not trying to stare at titties the entire time. So, but guys, the best part about starting from the bottom, and you'll hear this about being rich too. I heard rich people say this. I'm not rich, so I can't attest to it. But some people say the best part about starting from the bottom or being born broke is when you do get girls or when you do get money, the reward is just that much better. Like you can actually appreciate it. And I can say that firsthand for getting girls. There will come a time where getting laid doesn't really mean as much to you. It's like, okay, I could go out with this girl, but it's gonna be really exhausting. I'm gonna spend money and I'm gonna ruin my sleep. Is it even worth it? At a certain point, sex just isn't as meaningful as it is before. But when you're starting from the bottom, bro, literally the first time you get like a kiss, you're gonna be on cloud 9. You're gonna be like, I can't believe I just did that. The first time you go on a date, you're gonna be so nervous, you might fuck it up, but the fact that you're going on a date is gonna be unbelievable to you. The first time you pool, the first time you pool all the way, if you know what I mean, you're gonna be so fucking happy. You're gonna be like, wow, I started from the bottom and look where the fuck I am. And it's gonna mean so much more to you, so it's gonna be more fulfilling for you, I promise. That is the one biggest plus side about starting from the bottom. But if you were like already a natural or you had a lot of results when you were first starting off, dude, it literally would mean nothing to you, I promise. So the payoff is much greater for you guys. It was for me. I remember the first time that the first time I got a girlfriend, it was like, I remember thinking to myself, like, I can't believe I have a girlfriend. I never thought I would get a girlfriend. And it only took me 6 months of like consistently approaching, and I did a lot of other things. You know, I started working out and all these other things. I actually got into a relationship a little bit too soon. I kind of regret that. But the point is this. I felt so grateful for the experiences. You just gotta be careful though. When you start to get results, when you're not used to it, it's easy to get needy. It's easy to let it overwhelm you. But that's a topic for another video, honestly. It's an advanced problem. So if you leave with anything, dude, just leave with this mindset of congratulating yourself for just showing up. If you can leave with that mindset, you are going to win, I promise you. It doesn't matter where you're starting as long as you show up. Step 1 might just be getting out of the house and saying hi to someone. That might be the only first step that you have to congratulate yourself on. Step 2 might be just hooking someone's attention for 30 seconds. Step 3 might just literally be getting someone attracted for like 30 seconds. Step 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you still might not be getting what you want. You still might be going on dates. But eventually, bro, you will get there, I promise. So, excuse me, I was wondering, I'm doing YouTube interviews. I don't know if you want to be in it, I feel like. Alrighty, boys, that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going home, I'm fucking tired. But if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!